Hey guys, and welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy. It's time for a really cool level, the Dreadnought Galaxy.
That's a pretty okay level, yeah.
Pretty okay. Pretty okay? Well, it's your opinion, I respect that.
Dem's fighting words, you know.
I'm not the hugest fan of Dreadnought or Battle Rock, but, you know, I enjoyed the level when I played it.
Dreadnought kicks the shit out of Battle Rock, mate.
It's Battle Rock 2.0. 2.0 being, you know, indicative of being an improvement.
Yeah, it's not always a slight, it's not always a slur against quality.
The majestic electrical hourglass.
Ryan, what were your thoughts of this level, mate? You didn't get a chance to rail against Deep Dark, so I'll let you wax lyrically here. Go for it.
I rather like this galaxy. It has a nice visual flair to it. It's very platformy, and it has a nice kind of just atmosphere to it compared to Deep Dark.
Well, Deep Dark does have it, but it's very oppressive compared to here, where it's more adventurous, I feel.
Yeah.
The Dreadnought is not supposed to be the final galaxy, right? That's Melty Molten?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's like, because I would think Dreadnought fits that bill a little better than Melty Molten.
Yeah, this and Melty Molten are definitely the hardest galaxies in the game, I'd say. I don't mind a proper difficulty curve and whatnot.
I would only think, I know I'm jumping the gun a bit here, but I would say Dreadnought only gets really hard when the purple coin mission comes into play.
Jesus
because besides that, everything else is things we've been doing before. You know, anti-gravity 2D sections, cannonballs, we can, you know, electrical hazards and all that. We've been here before. You know, they throw a lot more at you, of course, but it's nothing you can't manage. And this is the stage where I discovered that you can bounce on cannonballs.
Ah, okay.
Man, I hate it when you try to backflip into a wall and you wind up not doing the wall jump that you meant to do.
Yeah, it especially happens in like proper 2D sections, not like a 2D jumping bit in a 3D overworld.
Now, what do you think of Dreadnought, Tom?
I think it is the bee's knees, the bee Mario knees.
Whoa, you're using that 80s lingo.
Yeah.
Stop, Tom, stop.
Yeah, I was talking to John on Skype earlier. I was like, this part is like super cool. I was like, stop talking jive. I don't get it. But the design's cool, music's pretty decent, and they basically carry this on along with Bowie Bass in the second Galaxy, and they can kind of combine the two. I forget the name, but that one's pretty cool as well.
It's funny you mentioned the bee's knees as a 90s phrase, because the first time I ever heard it was when Ruby used it. And that, of course, is a very recent thing.
Ruby, you're gonna have to refresh my memory here, mate.
Rooster Teeth, the animated CD.
Oh, is that the one spelled like RWBY or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
What did I say about bringing anime into my favourite games?
Anime!
Sorry, I've been catching up on that our Majora's Mask commentary. When I say ours, yours, I just guessed it on it. And I'm just like, fuck anime. I'm like dying.
Though you may have not just caught a glimpse of that. That section right there is timed because segments are falling off as you're climbing up, so you only have a little bit of time to get up there before you fall to your death.
Like a proper assault course to get to this star. I think that's why I like it so much. And as Ryan said, there's a bit of decent platforming here.
Yeah. Dangerous platforming to boot.
What is the point of having the laser things pointing away from the planet and then pausing to have them turn around and point down at the planet when you land on it?
Because it's I think it's like an automated defense system, really.
Yeah, you gotta get all the bases covered.
Like, maybe this was just something made by Bowser, because it's got bullet bills and all the other kind of Bowser enemies in here. Maybe it's something he was using to search for a place to start his empire.
A place to put the jacuzzi.
So I'm putting more lore into this than the developers probably intended.
It's a Mario game.
This is a big spaceship level, what more do you need? Tatanga would have been nice, but Tom doesn't get what Tom wants.
Yeah, we can't have too much story in our Mario game.
Scares me. 7 out of 10.
No, it scares Miyamoto.
Really, it really does. Like, I kept removing story, but did Bowser have to be all silent and stick a star?
Well, I was more going towards how Galaxy 2 completely eliminated everything that made Galaxy 1 charming in terms of narrative.
Yeah, did it ever?
Just in terms of narrative, because in terms of a game, it's still a fantastic time, but you can't help it. You can't help but notice like the complete subtraction of everything that made Galaxy 1 so charming.
Although, that being said, as we mentioned earlier in the playthrough, it cranks up the gameplay to max, and it is a fantastic game, so...
Yes. And I realize at the end of the day, that's what you play a Mario game for, the gameplay, not the story. Unless it's an RPG.
Well, aside from the storybook and, like, the intro and ending cutscenes, there isn't that much in the way of intrusive cutscenes.
Yeah, but that also just makes the outright exclusion more baffling.
Yeah.
You know?
Ah, well. Next up, we have Dreadnought's colossal cannons. Look at them. They're huge.
Dare I say, colossal.
I love these missions, these elevator missions that...
My sarcasm meter just broke. Damn it, Lewis. I just bought that thing.
You're doing a really poor imitation of me there.
Nah, I wasn't even pretending to yawn there. I was actually actively yawning as I talked.
Okay.
I do like this screw thing, though. Just legitimately, I find that just a fun little thing to start off on.
Well, those are from Mario 3's Air Fortress levels.
Brought back in 3D Land, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't think I got that far in 3D Land, so I'm not really sure, actually. The beginning of this level is just so funky, though.
It's wacky, isn't it? Yeah.
You start off on giant screws, and then suddenly rolling chain chomps from like 20 different dog houses.
Yeah. It's like I say on Twitter every so often. It's like Mad Libs the level. Mario launches towards a space carrier, and then he rolls around on some screws. Then two giant space octopi appear. He hits coconuts back at them, and a bridge falls. End scene.
Mario does things. This fall on the CW.
Exit. Triple jump left already.
It's like a preview of Mario Maker.
I will say that the Dreadnought itself, as in the large background object the level is built around, is pretty imposing.
Oh yeah. It reminds me actually of the final Gummy Ship level in Kingdom Hearts 2 actually.
It's been so long since I've played the game that I can't actually remember what you're talking about. I mean, I know what the Gummy Ship levels in general were like in 2, but I don't remember any specific set pieces.
Well, the last one's basically you against all these kind of nobody dreadnoughts. That's just an inherently cool name. John, could you quickly Google the correct definition for me, please?
Dreadnought?
Yes.
Sure thing.
Waiting.
Did you mean donut? No. A type of battleship introduced in the early 20th century, larger and faster than its predecessors and equipped entirely with large caliber guns. So it's a battleship class. A British battleship.
Oh, I say what? It is me, Mario.
When you see Dreadnought used in a spaceship context, it's usually a size class, and it usually refers to the largest ones.
Well, yeah, you can't get any more fucking metal than Dreadnought.
Have you seen that thing someone made where it's like a size comparison between all ships used in sci-fi, and there's some pretty fucking huge ones.
You got any comparisons?
It's like, I think in Star Wars, the Millennium Falcon is a frigate class. Then you have, I think, the Star Destroyer size ships would be cruisers. I think, maybe. I'm not really sure. But it would be like Super Star Destroyers would be the Dreadnoughts.
Fascinating.
Illogical, Captain. I do like me some Star Wars.
Oh, well, it's easier to bring that up than to bring up Mass Effect, where half the people I'm talking to are like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that the one with Luke Picard? That's not even right.
Get out and never darken my doorstep again. Well, it's time for the last main star of Dreadnought. I miss you already, baby.
In a way, you can kind of look at the Dreadnought as like some sort of anti-cosmic common observatory.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like if Bowser had his own hub world.
That's an interesting way to put it.
Yeah, but instead of like getting power stars, you're just putting them back.
It just occurred to me that you saw on several occasions, not on several occasions, but during the opening, you saw this UFO zipping around the castle while Bowser was kidnapping it, and it's never really touched on what the significance of the UFO to his plan was. You only ever see them as things that you can walk on during specific levels, usually involving the Top Man tribe, but there's never any plot significance given to it. It's just sort of there in the opening cutscene, and then the game forgets about it.
They were probably used simply just to transport the castle. Also, was I going crazy? There was like a reflection of something in the cage that was holding the Lumen. I swear I saw a sprite from Super Mario World there.
Now I want to play. Now I want to reverse the video and see it myself. But I'm just gonna have to wait until the part gets uploaded, or I can wait until this.
But then again, we have been recording for nigh on 3 hours now, so
Yeah, maybe you're just losing your mind, Tom.
well, hey.
Kind of reminds me of all the random Luigi sprites that pop out of blocks in Super Mario 3D World.
Well, no, that was just creepy.
That was weird.
Yeah. It's like there's no reason for this thing to be here.
And it's like, it's more of an arcade experience, so you don't have any reprieve. It's like you can't run away from it, you're on a set course.
There's no getting off of this train.
Welcome to Luigi World.
This is a little dangerous, but you can wing a majority of this.
Comes in handy for races, though, John.
I agree. Hey!
Is why I order.
Well,
You wise guy.
Now, is it just me, or does this particular platform put you in the mind of an aircraft carrier?
Oh yeah.
It's like, it's obviously not an aircraft carrier, because when you see the platform as a whole, it's really just a flat platform that's not attached to anything.
Also, there's not really much air to be seen here.
Which is kind of weird when you think about it. I mean, Mario can get damaged by ice-cold water, but he can traverse space just fine. Just mind-fucked you there, didn't I?
Oh yeah, good and proper. Are you guys prepared to take on the Top Man tribe once again?
Didn't we do this twice already?
Yeah, pretty much. We're gonna have to do it 4 times
Now we're
overall.
going for straight turkey.
Oh yeah. Let it rip. Beyblade.
Etc., etc. Now, what I don't get is why he can bounce against the lightning barriers on the sides of his own will, and won't actually take damage until you purposely knock him into one.
Force, I guess. I'm just throwing out ideas here, man. Not all of them are gonna stick.
Well, he's dead. Hopefully for the last time.
No, there's still one more comet challenge to go.
Don't tell me this one's got a Daredevil comet.
Do we need to put you to bed, Lewis?
I would appreciate some time to sleep, yes.
The Deep Dark Man won't get you anymore.
998. Oh, man.
Well, the Prankster Comet's not here. I guess we're going after the Hidden Star next.
Who likes blowing up trash? I do.
Yeah. Okay, remember what I said earlier, how Dreadnought's actually not that very hard? Never mind, I retract that statement.
Yeah, this one took me a couple of tries, rather.
I found this one by accident. You know, I'm on a UFO. I want to explore the UFO, and then lo and behold, there's something here.
Oh. No.
Lewis, are you commentating or passing a stone?
Your sorrow just got more and more pronounced as we got, like, to the final dome.
I swear I like this game.
Do you want to know how long I spent on this goddamn mission the first time?
That's why I brought you into the commentary, so spill the beans.
Almost a frickin' hour and a half.
Wow.
Oh, wow. My experiences were bad, but not that bad. But anyway, there is a trick to this. And I think Tom is getting this down pat right. You start from left to right. And again, the bombs take about 8 seconds to explode.
Yeah, I had your voice in my head as I was playing this. This was like the second or third take, by the way.
They take about 8 seconds to explode, but the real money is in the chain reactions. That's how you're going to win. Once you keep that in mind, you should be fine. You won't be like this, or Lewis anyway. An hour and a half, God.
Jesus. 90 minutes, goddamn.
I mean, that's like a streaming session in itself.
In any case, it's over and done with. We didn't have to spend more than a minute on it in this commentary, thank God.
Yeah, 90 minutes. That roughly comes to about 4 or 5 videos.
4 or 5 parts.
Yeah.
God damn. But you don't need to see all of that.
It's not even a Daredevil comment of the level. No, you just do the whole thing again, but faster this time.
Oh, it's not a Daredevil for the boss, it's a Speedy Comet for the boss mission, isn't it? That's even worse.
There's a few changes to the level here and there just to kind of slow you down, I guess, but besides that, it's par for the course, really.
Yeah, it's not like your health's not limited, you know. That'd be some shit, a speed run mixed with 1 hit point. That'd be an interesting challenge.
Like, for all the challenge you want into the 3D Marios, I don't mind. I love the tradition of, like, the super hard final level.
Well, more so if it's optional.
Yeah.
Did you even take the launch star?
It would seem like I didn't, but I did. I'm basically out of commentary at this point, so you see it there? You see the sprite? Of course you do.
No, I'm looking for the hidden Luigi sprite.
It's not here. You'd have to go forward a generation first.
Damn it.
This section is kind of awkward because they throw in one of those red things and there's no electrical field with which you can destroy them.
No, that's why it's just better to ignore it. Nah, speedrun comment though. What haven't we said already that already gives people the general idea of what we think about these prankster comments? You know? You played this level, you more often than not played it in a substantial enough time, so you're gonna be fine when you replay it for speedrunning purposes. The time limit, though, is somewhat imposing.
It's kind of generous at the same time, I'm gonna be honest.
Is this a torpedo? Or is it just a random metal cylinder? I can't tell if it's a torpedo or just something that's coincidentally shaped like one.
Well, it's no torpedo, Ted. That's what you gotta look for when it comes to ballistics. And
Does it have a face?
Does it have a face? Does it have eyes?
Does it have arms? If so, you're probably in the Mario universe.
Now sit down and take your Coke.
That's the drink, not the drug.
Oh, wimp.
Jesus Christ, John. What kind of values are you advocating?
Not the same as yours.
Yeah, clearly.
These laser things, speaking of challenge levels at the end of the game, these things are always in the heart, are always like the hardest part of the level, something that involves a fuck lot of these laser things.
Oh yeah, yeah, especially in the perfect run.
Ugh. Ugh.
I remember doing that on stream, and I was legit almost having a heart attack when I beat it.
The 3D World Challenge level has like a switch puzzle that you have to do around those damn things. And by the time you get to it, 'cause it's like right at the end of the level. By the time you get to it, you have probably only one hit left, and oh no, it's not even a switch puzzle. I think it's a boost pad area, but there's also
Stuff you have to collect. It's basically things to open a key box that will take you to the final bit of the area.
yeah, that's what it was. Oh god, and you know what? I made it through that part on my first try, like when I actually got to it.
Awesome, I'm going to cut you off there, otherwise you run the risk of going off on a tangent. We shall see you next time, guys. Bye bye.